art of crypto trading. Consider joining our academy if that's something that you're looking to learn more about. I'm going to share with you real quick. I'm going to jump into some Bitcoin update on the long term and on the short term, and I'm going to do that quickly. But before I get into that, I'm just going to share with you what the academy would look like if you had access. This would be your back office. You would either go to strategies, which is things like these strategies right here. These are different strategies, right? Or you go to Go Live, which is that's where all the live weekly, that's where all the in-person action is happening all the time. The live in-person, all live sessions. You jump on the sessions live Sunday through Saturday, and you have different times, and they list them in your time zone, whatever time zone you're in, and it shows them according to that. So live action. That's what the live action is right there. Live action. Let's see if they'll let me backspace. Okay. And then academies. We have academies. These are the different academies. You can just log on to if you want to learn about exchange, just basic digital currency exchanges, right? So you click the enroll button, and then it'll take you to, and you have step-by-step learning modules, and you get signed off on each one. That's a lot to think about. I'm just getting ready to do my weekly update. So part of what I'm doing is I'm just sharing about the academy. And if you're interested and have questions about it, or you think it might be something you would be interested in finding out more about, I'm just a representative. I'm just kind of passing the word around, right? There's more than one academy. We can talk about that if you have interest on there. There's more than one academy, depending on what you're interested in learning about. So that is the academy. It's almost like learning how to trade and invest in digital assets. It's almost like learning I wouldn't say maybe a 4-year education, but at least a 2-year degree. I mean, there are a lot of things to take in and learn and practice and do homework on. And if that's something you're interested in, I feel like over the next several 5, 10, 3, 20 plus years, digital assets are going to play a vital role in our economy. That's just my belief. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but that's just what I believe. As you spend more time around the educators in the Go Live session, then your belief changes, and then you can invest in what you believe in, because how can you invest in something that you don't even know about it? You don't have any knowledge about it. So that's the thing, is to be able to invest in what you believe in. Does that make sense? Okay, we have volume. So, but how do you believe in it? You have to learn about it, right? So that's why the academy is a great resource for that. So I'm just going to break down almost daily. I'm always breaking down some different assets, but most particularly, you probably heard of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the number one digital currency by market cap, meaning for all the money it is the number one digital asset, Bitcoin. Now, what I'm thinking about, I'll just kind of give you a little insight into what I'm just kind of I'd say intermediate trader, not beginner, not advanced, but right in the middle, right? But I'm learning, I'm working on it. And part of me doing this and teaching, I also want to teach. So part of me just teaching you the basics of what I have learned and passing on to you if you're interested in. I'm just going to be sharing some basic and fundamental things that I've learned, and you can take it in for what it's worth if you're interested. There's basically 3 different trading methods that I kind of think, the way I think about it. And there may be more, but this is basically how I'm thinking about it. Position trading, swing trading, and scalp trading. Now, position trading for me is like 10 years from now, buying something and holding it for maybe 10 years, 20 years, 30 years if I'm blessed to keep being here, right? So it just depends. The more time you have on something, probably the better if it's going to keep going up. But that to me is 5 years. I'm positioning and I'm holding it for 3 years, could be 3 years, 10 years, whatever, but I'm buying it because I believe it's going to go higher, right? So say for example, like the Bitcoin, right? So I believe that currently it's about 25, almost 26,000, the price of the Bitcoin right now, right? I believe that, I believe it'll be over 100,000 one day. That's just my belief. It may be more, but that's part of my belief. So that's a 4 times, right? Almost 4 times. If you had one Bitcoin right now, it would grow over 4 times, and then you could take profits wherever you feel like taking profits, right? So, but anyway, so part of what I'm thinking about is long term. Part of what I'm thinking about is short term. So that's the idea of these 3 ideas right here: position trading, swing trading, scalp trading. Position trading is more you're buying because you're thinking about the long term, maybe just say 10 years. Swing trading to me means basically getting the highs and lows of the, maybe every week or 10 days or so. You're just trying to catch those big moves. You're looking at the charts on the bigger time frames, and I'm learning my way into that. Scalp trading, I find, I don't know, it's just for some reason I feel more comfortable with the scalp trading, which is actually it's more moving around a lot, but it's on the short term, and that's just my experience. But I want to get good at all 3 areas. I want to be. It's kind of like MMA, right? You have your striking, your kicking, your wrestling. I believe we have our position trading, our swing trading, our scalp trading, and it just kind of depends on your personality. Most people, I believe, are probably just suited for position trading. Most people. Now, that's most people. But then there's some people that, hey, I want to, get the most out of it. I remember when I first started buying Bitcoin, I was like, I want to get the best price. I want to get the most out of my, if you're the kind of person that likes to get the most out of things, swing and scalp trading offers that for me, right? So taking a look at the position trading side of things. So I'm currently in certain things. I have a few different things I want to say like I have 30 different currencies that I'm looking at personally. And I'm in about 12 of them, but I'm looking at about 30. The top 10 kind of have your big ones like Bitcoin. You have like your medium one, like they call the mid caps, and they have the small ones like the little ones, right? So, and inside the academy, they gave us the top 10 recommendations for the big, the medium, the short. So anyway, so I'm following a principle called dollar cost averaging, which is a very simple thing to do. And I'm not saying it's right for you, but basically I dollar cost average into certain things that I like. Like, for example, just the other day, someone used the calculator just to show you that you don't have to buy a lot at one time. Say, for example, a Bitcoin, let's say it's 26,000, right? But I'm dollar cost averaging into the Bitcoin. Well, I didn't make $26,000 last week, so I couldn't buy just a whole one, but I could buy part of one, right? So I wanted a dollar cost average, so times 0.01 equals $260. Okay. So say you have $260 to invest, you could even go smaller than that, but that's 0.01 of a Bitcoin. Now, if the price of Bitcoin goes up to 100,000, that $260 would be almost $1,000. That 0.01 would almost represent $1,000, right? But your dollar cost averaging. Now, could the price of Bitcoin go lower? Right. So let's just take a big picture look at this. Don't get blown away with all these lines and stuff, but this is just, I feel like what was that movie? The Mind, the guy just drew out everything crazy on the walls and stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like that's how I am sometimes. But look at these red bars on below. These are what's possible. So the price could go down, right? And knowing that, and I kind of hope that it does, because I keep picking up, you get more, as the price is low, you're getting a good price. If the price goes up, it costs more, right? So I can stay low for a while, but I do believe the price is going to go up. And you can see some of these projections right here, some of these projections. So these are some of the projections. Okay, but I don't want to get bogged down into the weeds, but just wanted to share with you about dollar cost averaging. And that's something that's a basic, simple strategy is dollar cost averaging. Now, let's look at scalp trading and swing trading. Now, this tool from the IM Academy is called Levels, and it helps you lay out different levels. Like, where are we looking for? What are we looking for? Well, from what I've able to pick up, these levels, these are our levels up here. This is on the 1 hour time frame. Now, we were just looking at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, right? So we just started a brand new week. See over here where it says 7 days, 0 hour. This one little thing right here represented 1 week, right? Okay. Now let's bring it down just a little bit more. 1 day. Okay. So this is what each one of these bars, these are bars, represents 1 day, right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to zero in. See how the price goes up, price goes down. And the IM Academy helps us learn how to maximize our profits on the ups and downs of these prices. Okay. So like with levels, for example, I'm currently the bias. I feel like this is our, where did I put it? Okay. I feel like this is some potential things right here. Let me see if I can draw out a couple quick. Can I do it? Where's my tool? Looking for a tool. Oh, this is it. Okay. So it can go like this. See here, I'm going to go short because I believe this area here is a good place for short right now, but we're testing things. This is just one of the potential ideas, right? But these boxes, and the teachers really do a good job of explaining. It doesn't mean that's what's going to happen, okay? But that's just one thing that could happen. This could also do like this. Could go this way too, right? So just got to be ready for either way. That's the thing, is want to be prepared. I don't care which way it goes, really. I mean, I don't mind that it goes down because then it means I can buy more of it. But either way, it goes up, goes down. We want to be happy either way, right? Now, this is what's called Swipe Coin right here. So also from the IM Academy. So it gives us, right now, it's giving us, see this bar right here, this long bar? This is a resistance level. And so what is happening is it's testing what I'm watching personally. This is just me. Everybody's different. I'm watching that level right there. The right is where it's at. I hope that it breaks and goes down. That's kind of what I'm the way I'm set up in my trades for, is that it wrestles with this little bit right here, and then we're going to go down. Let me see if I can do another drawing thing. So we'll see. We could go like this. Sometimes that's how it goes. Oops. Boom. That's exactly how it could go sometimes. Well, you never know. That's the thing. See, that's a drawing, okay? But you just try to, the thing is you try to learn. It's almost like you see a wave coming from an ocean wave. You just try to anticipate how the wave's going to kind of play out. Well, that's what the way I kind of feel like this is. I'm just really trying to anticipate how these things are going to play out. And so I'm just watching it. This tool, this green and red arrow tool, is a tool called Super Trend. It's exclusive to the IM Academy. And it helps, like right now, it's saying it's red, meaning things are selling. It's selling down right now. So it's wrestling with this area right here. And that's what I'm watching. I believe that if we can stay below this area, we're good for a sell, right? Now, just to kind of blow it back up one more time on the big picture of things, this is also what I'm looking at right here. Now, this is back on the weekly viewpoint. See how this is? Look, this is on the 15-minute. This is what's really important. This is on the 15-minute time frame. This is like looking at the price with a magnifying glass. You're just looking right up close, and you're going to get a lot of changes because you're just looking at it so close. Now, this is looking at it on a weekly standpoint. Each one of these represents 1 week, right? Now, this is just a potential scenario. I see that we have a lot of resistance right here. These lines right here, up and down. I've drawn some support and resistance lines that I feel like right here we're going to get some resistance, right? Now, if we can stay below the resistance, and we may or may not, neither way is okay, but we could potentially have something like this. Personally, I'd like to see it drop down to around 22,000. That's what I'm looking at. But if we hold up these support lines, we'll keep going up. But nobody knows exactly. I'm just having fun and trying to project out what I think and then make my choices. And it's like a game. And when you're winning this game, it's a fun game. So I want you to win, as well as a lot of people in IM Academy. The people that join the academy are winning with this because you're learning from professionals. You're just learning from professionals, and I am just intermediate. But big hats off to the teachers here at the IM Academy. They are just, I'm so thankful for these teachers. These teachers have just every day they're live sharing their wisdom live, and you can actually ask them questions live, and there's just so much to learn from them. But I'm just going to leave it right here. So this is where our zone is right here. I will put up some 15-second Bitcoin updates to kind of keep it going in between. I'm not sure how often but I want to put out more of this content. So if you have any feedback, or if you have any questions, if you're interested to collaborate, please let me know, because the thing is yeah, you can learn a lot on YouTube, but this is more focused. All the people on YouTube, all the professional traders on YouTube, they all have a special membership educational platform. What's good about our platform is we have over 130 plus educators, and they're one person. Some of them may have a team, but we have over 130 people as a team. So that's the thing. It is a really, really good team. So if you're interested in collaborating with me and the IM Academy, come on, let's check it out. Because the thing is that, you don't want to miss the boat. How often do these kind of opportunities come around? A lot of people feel like we have a lot of opportunity in this area ahead of us. So if you want to learn if you're interested in learning to multiply, that's the whole thing. Take our money and multiply it. So I wish you the best. And remember, health is wealth. Cash flow is king. Cash is queen, and credit is freedom. Think about it. Health is wealth. Without our health, health is wealth, right? We all pray for great health, and for all of us, health is wealth. Cash flow is king. And that's another thing too. If you have any interest in being a partner with the IM Academy, you can represent them and build membership space and build a recurring revenue stream just from this alone, right? So cash flow is king, cash is queen. We want to have cash on hand, and credit is freedom. Up and coming this week, I'm bringing on a credit expert. We're going to talk about how you can better your credit, because having better credit will save you money, right? And give you access to more money. All right, in a healthy way. All right, and we'll see you on the next lesson. Bye for now.